This is the Friday, June 8th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I am meteorologist Matthew East here with you. And as we're about to head into the weekend, it's going to be a warm weekend after some well below average June temperatures earlier this week, getting back to a little bit above average in the temperature department as we get into the weekend. Let's take a look at the radar imagery this morning here as we're starting things off. And certainly a pretty quiet start to the day here in our area. We don't have any rain to show you across the radar here on Storm Tracker radar, but you go off to our south, and that's not the case down into Florida with some showers and thunderstorms kind of scattered around portions of the Sunshine State, and also some rain around southeastern Louisiana, coastal Alabama and Mississippi, and back into Texas too. That is the very beginnings of our next storm system. And in anticipation of that storm system, you have some flood watches up through southeastern Louisiana and southern parts of Mississippi. It's going to be a wet weekend as the weekend as a whole unfolds through the lower Mississippi Valley, parts of the deep south. In the meantime, the Carolinas probably squeeze in a dry weekend, at least for the most part, before we get into a very unsettled type of forecast for next work week. Take a look at the upper air map here, and still have a trough around the eastern seaboard presently, but notice this little kind of cut-off low and trough that moves through the lower Mississippi Valley and the Tennessee Valley, and by Monday that's kind of situated just to our west. And when you see one of those troughs just to the west of the region, it's a pretty unsettled setup with good chances for some showers and some thunderstorms. Our temperatures this morning out there shaping up pretty quietly. Mild start in many spots, 50s and 60s, a little cooler in Boone at 46, but it's pretty comfortable out there overall. Satellite and radar imagery here is showing you pretty quiet weather overall, most of us with a nice clear sky as we're starting off this Friday morning. High pressure building in, that's going to give us some quiet weather for the next couple of days here. In the meantime, again, notice that next storm system gradually taking shape off to our west. And that looks to give us really a pretty unsettled work week forecast next week with good shower and storm chances really on a daily basis Monday through Friday. But today we're going to be in great shape, lots of sunshine around the region, highs well into the 80s, but a low humidity and then a clear, quiet night ahead. So really no weather problems at all. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a wonderful weekend and God bless.